This is Eric Teal and Aaron Clyburn, both coaches for the North Carolina Running Rebels AAU organization. And we're delighted today to break down some plays for you and show you how we diagram plays for our players and look at film. We want to first draw up an offensive play for you. Coach Aaron?
Okay, so what we're going to do today is a play we call pack. Okay, we're going to start with our point man at above the top of the key. We're going to start with our wings, our 2 and our 3 on the block, and then our 4 and 5 a step above the block and maybe a step out. And what we're going to have to begin the play, once the point guard comes across half and gets in the position to make the pass, we're going to have our wings come to the elbow and kind of flare out to the wing area.
And the point guard can go to either side,
yeah,
right?
We can go either side. It works well both ways. After the wings clear out, we're going to have our 4 and 5 come to the high post. So we're all moving on that. When the point guard brings it across half, we're all going to be moving. So we have our 1 up here, our 2 on the wing, our wings on the wing, our post, both posts in the high post. When the point guard makes a pass, going either way, this play we're going to go to the right. So we have our 3 out here, our 2 on the wing. And what we're going to do is make this pass to the 3. So we have our 5 here, our 4 here. So when the pass goes to the 3, or to either side, it goes to the 3 in this position, in this play, we're going to take our 1, UCLL cut off the high post. If he doesn't get the ball, he's looking for this pass from the 3. If he doesn't get it, he's going to stay down here in the short corner.
Do you get this play a lot, Coach? I mean, this is a classic UCLA back screen. You seeing that develop a lot where you're getting easy layups?
Yeah, this is the first option, and it works a lot of times. What we want to do is make sure our 3 actually puts the ball to the baseline side, so he's able to see that cutter and make that pass. Being that both posts are high, it clears out the whole backside to leave that for an easy layup a lot of times. So a lot of times that first option is the only option we have to run because it works so often, especially when we make a good hard cut, actually looking for the ball here. When the 1 goes through, if he doesn't get it, of course we have our 2-man comes high to replace. And then the opposite post, opposite the ball, is going to drop down to the block.
And, Coach, that's probably important because you're making sure you got somebody back in case you have a turnover. You're getting somebody to get back on defense.
Right. Definitely want to balance the floor. If something happens, loose ball, we want to have somebody who's able to retreat to stop the break or slow down the break if possible. So once we make the pass to the wing, so we have the 2 here, our 3 on the wing, our 1 is down here. Still have the high post, and our 4 has dropped. So once the ball comes here to the 3 has the ball, he makes the pass back to the top. If neither option is there, he makes the pass back to the 2, and then we're going to set a stagger screen for the 1. So what we'll do is he'll make the pass here, he'll come set a screen, this man will come set a screen, and what we're going to have our 1 do is he's going to faking like he's going through. He's going to come off the screen looking for the shot here.
Just like Reggie Miller.
Just like Reggie Miller. So usually you want to have, a pretty good shooter coming off this stagger screen, set a couple of good screens, and this shot is open a lot of times. The balance between our post players, so when this post goes down to set the screen, we're going to have this post player come high, what we call like a side post. Okay.
And it seems like this 1 really can set this play up well if he's faking this way and then coming back.
Right. Because, they'll try to cheat the play. But if you dip in here, they got to respect that because it is so open. And then that just sets it up to come flash back out to the wing. It just really comes down to setting good screens, good solid screens, and really running off of them, reading the defense. Sometimes you may curl out to the wing. Sometimes they'll go over and you just want to fade to the corner. So there's different options what you can do right here. But yeah, typically they'll come out here for this shot on the wing.
So after you've done this a couple times and they're cheating and you're not getting that, then what do you do? What is the next option?
Okay. So what happens is they set the screen. We'll have our 3, after he sets the screen, he'll kind of clear out to the corner. Our 5 will just turn and seal. So he'll stay here. 3 still has the ball, 2 here. So what we'll do is we'll come here. Our 2 here. No, our 3 has gone here to the corner. Our 1 is now here. He didn't get the shot. And our 5 is here. Right? And our 4 is now in the high post. So what we'll do, and we'll show you in the video how this play works. So what happens is the 1, nothing's here, doesn't get it. So the 2 has the ball, and he'll throw it into the high post on this side. So typically we'll make this pass in. This man will come off hard.
Doesn't stand, does he, Coach?
Right. As soon as the pass goes, you kind of lob it up. The defense turns his head. He'll catch it, hand it off. A lot of times that leads to an easy basket. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't get this pass, he'll kind of sit here. And then our 4 usually will catch it here. Want to do a reverse pivot, because when he reverse pivots here, the 5 is going to duck in for this pass. So, sometimes we'll get it here, reverse pivot, duck in. So 4 to the 5, like a little high-low action. Or once he comes with the screen, the 4 can kind of create, he can look for the opposite, pass on the opposite side. He can duck in. Or as we're seeing the clip, he kind of fakes the handoff, and then he creates his own shot here in the lane. So it's a lot of different options, just depending on, what the defense gives you, what you're looking for, your personnel, who you have in the game at a particular time. But it's a offense where everybody can score, and it's all kind of interchangeable. Our post can be either high or low, can go to either wing, and we have good shooters around the perimeter, so that really helps a lot.
Well, and you're moving the ball a lot, and like you said, it creates an open floor where if you've got people who can score, it gives them an opportunity to do so. Let's take a look now and watch the play in action. So now let's look at the play as it develops, and this is some of the early options that can happen, particularly when the defense doesn't yet know the play. If we start, the 1 will catch the ball up top. As the play gets set up, he'll throw to the wing, and as you see, we'll cut through the stagger screen. 2 offensive players setting the screen. The 1 pops up. He goes baseline, draws a foul, and we'll shoot 2 free throws. Okay, now let's watch the play develop as a point guard comes across half court. Players are ready, and boom, he pops out. The wing now has the ball, and the 1 cuts through. Pause it there. The 1 is on the block, and the ball is rotated back up top, and we're looking for a down screen coming down. He flares out. We didn't have a good solid pick there coming off. So the 1 wasn't open, but we reversed the ball, threw it into the 4. Now the 2 slides by the 4, nothing there, and the 4 takes it to the middle for the jump shot. Now you see how the North Carolina Running Rebels run the pack. It's been a very successful play with us with lots of options. If the players are patient and spread the court out and are deliberate, then we can produce great results and baskets.